So up at 7, out at 8. This was a good campsite, and I slept very well. It's about 50 degrees whenever I got up this morning. These cool nights do help me sleep better. But it's also a reminder that I better hurry up and get to Canada before it starts snowing. Just pretty views out there today. So 20.5 miles to town. Got this 1 mile uphill coming up, and then I've got another 2 mile uphill section later in the day. But I think I can make it coming from that way over there. Coming from that way. This view to the north was just really pretty this morning. I'm up on a ridge. Yeah, I think I'm done with that first mile of uphill, heading that way. And I am so glad that I did it with 1 bottle of water instead of 4 bottles of water. Coming down from over there, had a lot of shady, soft soil, partway into a 2 mile downhill, and I'm loving it. Pack is light. I've only got 1 day's worth of food left in there. Going that way, and I already drank my bottle of water, so I'm cruising. It's 10:30. Set up a leaf to grab some water. Done about 5 miles. No, about 6 miles, and it's about 15 to town. And I've got about 1,000 foot of uphill in the next 2 miles. So I've drank 1 bottle of water, and I'm taking a bottle. And even that might be more than I need because I haven't really been sweating very much. It is up to 55 degrees. So, still feeling good coming from over there. It's been pretty shady. Just thought this meadow or whatever clearing looked kind of neat. And now I'm going up there. Coming up from there, and I'm pretty much done with that 2 miles of steep up. It's not quite 11:30, so that means I've made good time. There's a little bit more up, but whenever I finish that, gonna be pretty much downhill all the way to town. Coming from there, a little bit more of a view. I just thought this was cool in general, and I'm going that way. I'm going to do this again because when I got over here, more of the view out there showed up. All right, now I'm heading that way. Oh, and there's nothing over here. There's a ridge. If I can get over to the top of it, I'll get that view too. Trails over there. I came over here to see what this view looked like. And that's it. There's a road up here, and I think I'm going to cross this road again later on. But back to the trail. that right over there, finish that last little bit of steep uphill. And I've got another cool view, where I think it's cool. Trails going up over there. And so now there'll be little ups, but there'll always be like a quarter mile. And in the next 12 miles, I'm going to drop 3,600 foot. So I ought to cruise. Oh, and if I didn't get it, see, there's an observatory up there. It's noon, and there's a little bit of trail magic up here. So I'll take a little break, drink a soda. This is neat. Well, the sodas and that were right there. And I come around to this view as I'm on the downhill stretch. A couple other folks were coming up. So, whenever I got back onto trail, it was really nice. The bubble's a few days ahead of me, so I thought that would be good. Campsites are open. And then yesterday and today, I think I've probably seen like 12 hikers that are all due to get to town about the same time I am. I'm hoping to get a cheap bunk at a hostel. Take time to get all the videos edited and upload it, but we'll see how that works out. Originally thought I'd get to town tomorrow morning, but it looks like I'll be able to get there tonight. Things are starting to green up a little bit as I go down. Well, thinking about getting to town, there's a bus that runs from Ashland to Medford, and Medford's a much bigger town, has multiple Walmart supercenters. And since I'm going to get there tonight and plan to take a whole day tomorrow to get videos uploaded and resupply, need to make plans for see what fire closures there are in Oregon. It's weird, I got lots of hiking left to do, but it almost feels like I'm wrapping up the trip. Just looks like half of Washington's on fire. I don't know. Sort of thing, I could have had all these plans made before I left Wairika. Just because I don't know when I'm going to get to a town doesn't mean I can't look ahead and figure out where I want to stay. Anyway, subject to change, but I might be getting to a better town, because a Walmart means I might be able to find my instant refried beans. Also need to plan resupply packages. I'm not going to feel bad about getting a hotel room, because if I remember right, there aren't a whole lot of opportunities for a hotel room in Oregon. It's 1 o'clock, and I've got about 10 miles to the highway. Gonna get me some water and then keep going that way. So not only is it greened up, sometimes the trail's almost obscured with all the weeds or flowers. Again, I don't think just video would do it justice. This was a big tree. And it's not that hard to get around though from there. And this is nothing special, but I just realized that they usually don't show when we cross these little roads. And there are a bunch of roads up here. Just thought I'd share. This is the Mount Ashland Ski Road. And in the comments, people have said they have hitched into town from here. I've met several day hikers. One of them let me pet his dog. but it's about 7 miles from town. It's 2:15. Oh, I didn't know I was in the Rogue River National Forest. And then it's BLM land for 43 miles. So this is pretty much what the trail has looked like. 3 o'clock, my thermometer says 65 degrees. Talked with a couple of the locals, and they say it's a cold front, and that one said 4 to 5 days. Another one said like 10 days of this nice cool weather. So I'm enjoying it. There I came out of the trees long enough to get a view, and I think it's a heck of a view. Be pretty cool to live up here. So the trail went right across the driveway over there, and one of the homeowners was there, and I said it seemed odd that they would have it do that. He said that it's BLM administered, but it's actually private land all the way down to the highway and for a couple of miles past it. Here, going across another driveway. Anyway, I told him I appreciated us being allowed to go through. That's that Mount Ashland ski road, and it looks like the trail's going to be just above it for a ways. Almost all the way to town. Getting closer. You can see I-5 down there. And still mostly going down, and I think I'm just a few miles away from the highway. The trail's been pretty much clear of blowdowns, but that's a big one. So I'm actually on a side trail. Kind of forgot to update y'all, because the trail goes down to I-5, and it's difficult to hitch on a highway. So this trail leads to Callahan's Lodge, and I texted somebody, let them know I'd be there before 6, and somebody that can give a ride, just, reimburse them for time and gas. But they responded asking if it was just me, and I don't know if they were confirming that they would be there. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock, and this trail's only 7/10 of a mile, so I'll get there plenty early. But I did see a hiker that I had helped out like last week or the week before, and I had forgotten he had promised me a beverage, and I didn't expect to collect. But then whenever he passed me earlier, he was like running. But he said, "I got you that beverage at Callahan's." As I was on that last video clip, the gentleman that was going to give me a ride gave me a call, and might be a little bit after 6. Oh, cool. Check it out. The train tunnel. You can't see it. Dang it. Anyway, and it's about 6 after 5, and I'll be at Callahan's plenty early, but maybe I can grab a bite to eat. Came down from there. And I'm going to take this left. Looking both ways. Go under the highway to Callahan's. And here it is. I've got probably, at the very least, a half hour before my ride gets here. So, see if I can find a beverage. They understandably asked that the pack stay outside, and look at the size of mine compared to theirs. No wonder they were going so fast. I almost left my hat out here, but not after the luck I've had with hats. I'm keeping it with me. Very pretty area. This place looks familiar. I don't know if I stayed here, stopped in, or I might just be imagining it. So, like 2017, I don't know what I did when I was here. All right, I am in Ashland, 6:15. All right. And there's my bunk up there. I'm going to go get something to eat and then take a shower, do laundry, and start making my plans. Yep, right here in town. Still has the spots on it. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Anyway, on my way to grab something to eat. I'm in a Motel 6 in Medford, Oregon. Took the bus up here, uneventful, and price was good. Looks pretty much, I mean, almost exactly like other rooms that I've had. Thought it was going to be convenient to the grocery stores, Walmart and all that, but it's about a mile away. I'm going to work on videos, figure out my resupply strategy, and possibly see about getting a ride up to trail days, because several hikers said that they think that I should go, that people would want to see me there, and it's a one time of year thing, so I figure I'll go ahead and go.